But next, let's kick it over down to Lexington, where bit of bad news here for the Kentucky Wildcats. Defensive back Vito Tisdale out for the season. This is something that Mark Stoops confirmed late last week. I forgot to hit on it on the last episode. But, this really hurts Kentucky's depth in the secondary, which was already an issue. Look for the Wildcats to be heavily involved in the transfer portal market for, I would think, multiple defensive backs. They need a corner. They need safety. They really need corner help, as does seemingly everybody in the country these days with the transfer portal. So Vito Tisdale lost for the season due to injury suffered in camp. I believe he was getting run at corner here when this injury occurred. So just something to monitor there. It's not like Tisdale was one of their better players or anything, but he's got a lot of potential. So this could be a significant loss for the Kentucky Wildcats. Hate to hear this news, but that's not all. That led off with the bad news. We got some potentially good news here because Will Levis spoke with the media last week as spring camp roaring here in Lexington. And, Will Levis has got his detractors. And I've even, I'm on record saying I don't think he's a top 2 quarterback in the SEC East. Maybe he'll prove me wrong based on his goals here this season. Completed 66% of his passes as the starter there in Kentucky last season. That is excellent. He's trying to get that to the 70% mark this season. Here's Will Levis on that and how the new offense is coming together in their first camp in Lexington.
So far.
Is there anything in particular that you, coming into spring, that I want to get better in this area?
That, just coming down off of shot plays, coming down, checking the ball down to the running back. I left a lot of incompletions on the table last year, even though, it was 68% completion last year. Could have very easily been 73, 74 just with taking some of the stuff, which is really good. And that's just one of those steps we need to do to get over that 70% threshold.
Is that a technique thing?
It's just a decision-wise. It's decision-wise, and just shot call doesn't mean shot taken. And it's coming down and taking high percentage throws to the backs where 2-yard gains with one missed tackle can easily turn into 10-yard gains.
70% threshold, is that a goal for you this year?
70% completion, that's the goal. And we were close last year, but it's a pretty good number to set yourself at as a quarterback.
What do you like about this group so far this year? Just
Yeah.
well, what do you like about it?
I like the energy. I like the competition that's been going on, especially in the receiver room. There's been a lot of guys stepping up, knowing with the opportunities there are at hand, going out there and eager to make plays, eager to be the guys on the field. We had some guys make one-on-one plays that we didn't really see a lot last year, just today, which was great to see. And I just love the competition, and I love the energy, for sure.
So you got to love these comments if you're a Kentucky fan. Of course, everything's on the up and up, and everybody's undefeated this time of year. But if, Chris Rodriguez, of course, he's going to be your workhorse once again, likely going to break the school rushing record. He's that caliber of a running back. But, this is the new era of college football. I don't care how many yards Chris Rodriguez runs for. You're only going to go as far as Will Levis and his arm can take you in Lexington this season. And if Will Levis is completing 70% of his passes, cuts down on the interceptions, had 15, I believe. That's way too many for one season. If he can cut that to 5, let's say, and completes 70% of his passes or better, Kentucky's going to have themselves one hell of a year, and it's on Will Levis to get that done. And, let's see. Let's see if he goes out there and proves me wrong. Maybe he is better than Spencer Rattler and Stetson Bennett and Hendon Hooker. We got some arms in the East now. So Will Levis, we got to put him in the conversation for now. But for me, I got him a shade below those top-tier quarterbacks in the East. We'll see what strides Will Levis takes year 2 in Kentucky.